for joining us tonight. So first of all, walk us through getting this letter. When was it and where were you when you got it?
Yes, Charles, thank you so much for having me on. We received this letter at my home. The letter described in great detail exactly how they were going to kill me, how I was going to die, and how they would orphan my children and widow my wife, just like they did to my friend exactly 1 month ago today, as we all watched a great man, a generational talent, and what I believe would have been a future president, Charlie Kirk, get shot and killed on a live stream. Approximately 1 year ago, Charlie, we watched President Trump take a bullet to the head. Members of the MAGA movement get killed there in front of their families. 2 months ago, we watched a church filled with praying children get shot up by a left-wing radical. A couple of weeks ago, we watched a left-wing radical shoot up an ICE facility. These are extremists, they say, Charles. But are they really that extreme? My argument is that they are now mainstream in the Democrat Party, and I can prove it. In your beloved state of Virginia, the Democrats in that state are nominating for the top law enforcement official a man who did exactly what was done to my family, criminally threatened to kill Republicans, to slaughter their children, simply because they are Republican. They called him little fascist. This man's name is Jay Jones, and he's running for the Attorney General position in Virginia right now. Will any Democrat have the bravery to say, we denounce political violence so much that we're going to call for him to drop out? That's exactly what you should do if you are a moral party and if you care about the lives of American children. And so the gauntlet has been thrown down today, and I'm just profoundly thankful for the Trump administration for locking up one of these psychotic and dangerous left-wing radicals.
Well, forget a moral party. If you're just a moral human or just a human, you would reject all of this. And, you know, sadly, you go through all that, and perhaps even more alarming to me is that there are actual public opinion polls that show an alarming number of Democrat voters who are kind of slow to reject this stuff as well. Why do you think that this sort of assassination ideation thing mindset has managed to grip so many on the left?
Yes, well, one, it comes from party leadership. Where is Barack Obama? Where is Hillary Clinton? Where is Nancy Pelosi? Where are the leaders of the Democrat Party saying, no, we're not going to allow somebody who fantasizes and fetishizes the killing of Republican children to become the top law enforcement official? We're going to denounce them. Where is that leadership? Where are they when it comes to the attacks on ICE facilities? I was in Chicago and Portland with Kristi Noem over the last 7 days, and I saw constant attacks against our federal law enforcement officers. It is a truly sunken state, but I would argue that Republicans just have so much more to live for. We have families, we have churches, we have communities, we have children, we have God. And really, ultimately, it is a question of godliness versus godlessness, darkness versus light, good versus evil. It's the eternal battle, and it is a battle that is truly spiritual in nature. And I want to give to your audience a Bible verse that has really been profound for me. It was sent to me by a friend in the administration from Joshua that says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. God is the author of life and death. It is time for us to stand up and be courageous. Satan is here to steal, kill, and destroy, and we will defeat evil.